Hi everyone, I hope everyone's well and had a nice day. This is just going to be some yoga stretches just to stretch the full body, but mainly the legs. So first of all, just bring yourself into a cross-leg position. And we're just going to observe the breath before we start. So just make sure you're lifting up out of the waist, the shoulders are relaxed into the back, and just place the hands on top of the legs and take a deep breath in through the nose for 1 count. And a slower, longer exhale out of the mouth for 1 count for 4 natural breaths. So just noticing the rise of the chest as you breathe in and the fall as you exhale the breath out. And if it helps, just imagine that you're breathing in new energy or fresh air through the nose, and on the out breath we're breathing out any tension or just anything that's been bothering you. Imagine you're breathing this out of the mouth now to let go. And on the next out breath, we're just going to place one hand on the outer side of the head. Take a deep breath in and just exhale, relaxing it over to the side. Really just letting that head relax. And if you want more of a stretch, then just bring the head forward, relaxing it over the chest. Really just letting the head hang loose. The more that you relax the head, the more that you will feel more of a stretch going on down the back of the neck or just around the shoulder area. Just imagine that you're breathing this in, and on the exhale, on the 4th exhale, we're breathing out and just bring the head back up. And we'll just do exactly the same on the opposite side. So placing the opposite hand on the outer side of the head, take a deep breath in and exhale, relaxing it over to the opposite side. Really just letting the head hang loose. And if you want more of a stronger stretch, then relax the head forward. And you're just taking 4 natural breaths. And on the out breath, you're just trying to relax the head a little bit more, slowly starting to bring the head back up and up to centre. Now as you breathe in, we're just going to circle the head forward, and as you exhale, we're just taking the head back, just creating a circle. And then just make sure you do that in the opposite direction. And then just bringing the head back up to centre. Bring yourself onto all fours now to a flat back. Make sure the hands are out to shoulder height. The knees are at your natural hip level and the feet are just relaxed. And just take a deep breath in through the nose. On the exhale, we're going to tuck the toes under and breathe out into a down dog. Now you might need to walk the feet a little closer toward you, just to relax a little bit more comfortably in the pose. Now make sure the shoulders are relaxed into the back. You've got strong stability with the hands and the feet. And remember, you can just gently walk out the legs as well if you want more of a release feeling for the lower back. Or you can just stay stable in down dog. Just bring your attention to the heels of the feet and just try and relax them a little bit closer down toward the mat or the floor, and then you will just start to feel more of a stronger stretch down the back of the legs. Or you can just gently walk out the legs, and that's just going to give more of a release and ease feeling. Remember, we're taking 4 natural breaths, breathing in through the nose for 1 and out of the mouth for 1, and just make sure the head is neutral. And we're taking 4 breaths. The gaze is just looking through the gap in between the legs. Now on the 4th breath, we're just going to slowly start to walk the feet towards the hands, bend the knees, and just start to bring yourself up to a standing position. Just take the mat a little bit further back. So we're just going to come into a lunge position now. So just stepping forward with the right leg, and make sure that the leg is on a bent knee and the back leg is straight with the foot slightly tucked in. And just pop your hands on your hips, and we're just going to drop the hips down toward the floor. So you're going to create more of a bend with the leading leg, and just double check that the knee is going over the little toe and that you can see the big toe. Now we're dropping the hips down toward the floor, and that's just going to get you more of a stretch down the back leg. So make sure you're just looking straight out in front of you, the shoulders are relaxed into the back, and you've got a nice open chest. And we're just taking 4 natural breaths. Breathing in for 1 and out for 1 for 4 counts. After the 4th exhale, we're just going to straighten out the leading leg. So they're both on straight legs now. And as you breathe in, just take the arms out in front of you as you take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to relax the hips back, taking the top half of the body forward over the leading leg. And as you exhale, just relax the arms, the hands, and then the head over the leading leg. And just drop the head so the head is coming down toward the leading leg as well, relaxing the shoulders into the back. And just relax back into that back leg as well. Taking 4 natural breaths. Breathing in through the nose, but on the exhale we're trying to relax a little bit closer down toward this leading leg. And you will start to feel a stretch going on down the back leg of the leading leg, as well as the back leg. Slowly start to create a bend with the leading leg, walking the hands back up the leg to come out of it. Step the back leg forward and just give the legs a good shake. Now we're going to do exactly the same on the opposite leg now. So stepping the left leg forward to come into a lunge position with the back leg straight and the foot is slightly tucked in. We're just going to pop the hands on the hips and start to relax the hips down toward the floor to create more of a bend in the leading leg, and just double check that the knee is going over the little toe and that you can see the big toe. And as you breathe in, we're just going to lift the arms out in front of you, relax the shoulders into the back. As you exhale, you're going to straighten out that leading leg, relax the hips back and just start to fold the top half of the body over the leading leg, and just take the body forward and the arms and hands are just relaxed out to the outer side of the leg. And then just drop the head down, relax the shoulders into the back, and just take 4 natural breaths. Just make sure the hips are facing forward as well. We're relaxing the head down. Slowly start to create a bend in the knee of the leading leg. Slowly walk the hands up to come out of it, and just step the back leg forwards to come out of the stretch, and just give the legs a little shake out. And we're just going to come back down onto the mat or the floor now, and just take the soles of the feet together. Relax the shoulders into the back and just place the hands on the ankles. Now as you breathe in, I just want you to lift the legs up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're just dropping the legs back down to your natural hip level. And as you continue to do this, as you breathe in, you're lifting the legs up. And as you breathe out, you're dropping the legs back down. As you breathe in, you're lifting the legs up. But when you have the legs lifting up, try not to relax into the lower back. Really keep yourself lifting up out of the waist nice and tall. And then as you exhale, you're dropping the legs back down. Just continue to flow through this, moving the legs as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, dropping the legs back down. Slowly just bring yourself back into a cross-leg position, back onto all fours to a flat back, and just make sure the hands are out to shoulder height, the knees are at your natural hip level, and the feet are just relaxed. Now we're going to bring the hands together and just interlace the fingers so the hands are in a fist position. And we're just going to tuck the toes under and just breathe out, straightening out the legs, coming into a down dog, but the hands are together now. The shoulders are just relaxed into the back and the gaze is looking straight in between the gap through the legs. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed into the back, just bringing your attention to the heels of the feet and just try and relax them a little bit further down toward the mat, enough to where you're going to get a bit of a stronger stretch. Remember, you can gently walk out the legs, and this is called dolphin pose. Slowly start to create a bend in both legs now, dropping yourself back down onto all fours. Relax the feet and just bring yourself back up to a flat back onto all fours. And we're just going to slowly widen the legs so we've got enough space, taking the buttocks back on the heels, stretching out the arms up the floor, and then just relaxing the head down. So we're coming into child pose. So we're just relaxing the buttocks back, taking the hips back. Aim for them to come onto the heels of the feet, but if not, just try and create a bit of space for the buttocks to relax as well as the hips. And then we're just placing the forehead down onto the mat or the floor, taking 4 breaths. Really trying to relax into this pose, really helping to stretch out the lower back. Now on the 4th exhale, breathe out and just start to bring yourself back up onto all fours to a flat back, and then bring yourself back to a seated position. Just straighten out the legs up the floor. Make sure you sat on your sits bones, and as you breathe in, just reach out with the arms out in front of you as you breathe in. And as you exhale, just start to relax the hips back, taking the top half of the body over the legs, and just have the hands relaxed on the feet or the outer sides on the floor, or just on the lower leg, just enough to where you feel comfortable and where you feel like you're getting a nice comfortable stretch. So as you breathe in, on the exhale, just relaxing the hips back so the buttocks are still in contact with the mat or the floor. And then you're just going to drop your head down and just start to breathe in and out, but on the exhale, just try and relax a little bit more into the posture as you're taking the top half of the body a little bit further over the legs, and then just relax the hands as well. Taking 4 natural breaths. Imagine you breathing in the stretch that you're getting, whether it's down the back of the legs, down the lower back. And just accept how you feel at this present moment without having to change anything, without having to move too much. And just keep that breath nice and fluent, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the exhale, on your next exhale, slowly start to walk the hands back up the legs to come out of it. And just bring yourself back to a cross-leg position. I'm just going to go into some spine twists now. So just lift yourself up out of the waist. relax the shoulders into the back, and we're just going to place the opposite hand on the opposite leg. So the right hand is going to be on the left leg, the other is supporting the back, so that palm of the hand is just planted onto the floor. And we're just going to lift ourselves up, breathing in, and on the exhale we're going to breathe out, but slowly start to twist to look over the furthest shoulder away from you. And we're just taking 4 natural breaths, so we still have our shoulders relaxed into the back. And you might notice a bit of a stretch going on down the back, down the side of the neck. Just take 4 natural breaths where you are. Keep lifting yourself up so we're not relaxing into the lower back. And on the 4th exhale, as you breathe out, we're going to slowly come back round, but the last thing to come back round is the head. And we'll just do exactly the same thing now, but on the opposite side. So the left hand is now on the right leg. The other hand and arm is supporting the back, so that's coming behind you. And just lift yourself up as you breathe in. And as you exhale, you're going to breathe out and twist to look over the furthest shoulder away. And just keep lifting yourself up out of the waist. Taking 4 breaths. You might just notice a nice stretch, a nice pulling feeling down the neck. And then just keep breathing through it. And on your 4th breath out, slowly start to bring yourself back round. And the last thing to come back round is the head. And I'm just going to pick my right leg up and place the ankle on top of the left thigh, or just relaxing the foot on the calf. So the legs are stacked on top of each other. So once the legs are stacked on top of each other, I just want you to breathe in and really lift yourself up out of the waist. And on the exhale, we're going to breathe out, but start to relax forward. So we're coming over the legs. The arms are just relaxed down by the sides. And then we're just dropping the head as well. So that's coming down toward the mat or the floor. And just relaxing the hips back as well. And just taking 4 breaths. So really letting your body relax into it on the exhale of the breath. And just noticing how the body feels. And keep breathing through it. If you feel uncomfortable at any point, just bring yourself out of it. But really try and relax a little bit more on the out breath. And on the 4th out breath, we're slowly going to start to bring ourselves back up to come out of it. I'm just going to pick that leg back up, place it down, back down onto the mat or the floor. And do exactly the same with the other. So just lifting the opposite leg up, place the ankle on top of the thigh or the calf, whichever feels more comfortable. Breathe in, lift yourself up nice and tall. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly start to relax forward, breathing out, relaxing the arms, and then just relaxing the head down. So that's coming down toward the floor. Just relaxing the hips back as well. You might start to feel a nice pull, a little bit of a more intense pull, stretch feeling down the inner sides of the hips, the thigh area. And on your 4th out breath, just start to bring yourself back up to centre to come out of it. And we're just going to bring yourself back into a seated cross-leg position. And to finish off, as you breathe in, we're just going to stretch the arms up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, just breathe out, relaxing the arms back down. We'll do that once more, breathing in, stretching the arms up, palms facing down as you exhale, and just relax the arms back down. bring the hands together and just rub them until you get a warm sensation. When you do, just place them over the eyes and take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, just remove the hands away from the face to finish. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed it.